India's story starts a long, long time ago, thousands of years ago. Around 2500 BCE, one of the world's first big civilizations, the Indus Valley Civilization, was booming. These people were great at building cities. They made awesome cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. These cities had super smart drainage systems and streets laid out like a grid. The Indus people traded with Mesopotamia, which was far away. They even had their own writing, but no one has figured out how to read it yet. Around 1500 BCE, the Indus Valley Civilization started to disappear. We're still not sure why. Maybe the climate changed, or maybe people moved away. A new group, the Aryans, came to India from Central Asia. They brought their language, Sanskrit, which changed Indian culture a lot. Important Hindu writings, called the Vedas, were written in Sanskrit during this time. These writings are the basis of Hinduism and the caste system. India has seen lots of powerful empires come and go. Chandragupta Maurya started the Mauryan Empire in 322 BCE. It was huge and covered most of India. His grandson Ashoka became famous for following Buddhism. Ashoka decided to stop fighting and wanted peace. He spread Buddhism by writing messages on pillars all over his empire. After the Mauryans, the Gupta Empire came along in the 4th century CE. This was a great time for India. The Guptas were amazing at art, science, and writing. We can thank them for things like the decimal system and the idea of zero. Hinduism also became popular again under the Guptas. They built lots of temples and monuments with beautiful carvings and statues. Religion has always been really important in India. Hinduism, with all its different beliefs, grew over many years. It's still the main religion in India today. Buddhism, started by Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, offered a different way of thinking compared to Hinduism. Buddhism spread from India to many other parts of Asia. Islam came to India in the 7th century CE. It spread through trading and battles. The Mughal Empire, which started in the 16th century, was a big new chapter in Indian history. The Mughals were known for their fancy palaces and amazing buildings. They changed Indian culture a lot. The Taj Mahal, a beautiful Mughal building, is a symbol of India's rich history. The British East India Company came to India in the 17th century. They took India's resources and slowly took over the country. India became a British colony in 1858. This time was called the British Raj, and it brought big changes. The British started schools that taught English and built new roads and railroads. But British rule also meant that India's people and resources were used unfairly. In the 20th century, more and more people in India wanted freedom. Mahatma Gandhi, who believed in peaceful protests, led the fight. Finally, India became independent in 1947. The new country had many problems like poverty, too many people, and disagreements between religions. But even with these problems, India has done really well. It's now a strong country with a growing economy and a government where people can vote. India's story, from ancient times to today, shows how tough and strong its people are.